Between systems. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for being part of the webinar. Wow. I'm so grateful we did that. I really have no idea how much I was carrying within my own system of between systems, other people's systems, which makes sense also, in the DNA, how much we're carrying. But really, when I went deeper into the system, I could really tell how much was coming out of my system. So thank you for being part of the webinar. And yeah, it was amazing, amazing. I really feel the effect. So I was just getting a few moments ago, it would do no harm maybe once a month to watch this webinar as a recap, just to see if you took on anything over the month, basically, and clear it. Each time you watch this, it's going to start deprogramming your system, especially when you become conscious. The main thing is to become conscious of not taking on other people's systems. So, for example, if you get, I know, bad news from a friend about a friend's health or something, it's to be aware that you just watch your system and don't jump in to take their experience away from them, but instead radiate support and love. And yeah, really radiating them rather than jumping and taking anything from their experience. So I would really recommend you to maybe do a daily practice of setting off the day and saying, okay, I stay sovereign in my system, connecting to your channel, and really allowing yourself to be in your own system, and then setting the intention maybe before you start the day and during the day or at the end of the day that everyone is allowed to have their own experience, and as a spirit you give them all allowance to have their own experience. So, or if you notice you took on someone's experience, set the intention to give it back to them, and support them with love, and to radiate that love to them and support to them, rather than going in and taking this heaviness from their system. Also be aware when you're watching the news, or if you're hearing some, also the collective field, be aware of the collective field, that you're not jumping in and taking the experiences of the collective field into your system. So a little ritual every day, maybe, of detoxifying from any between systems you're taking on from the collective field. And don't really worry, because your system, and that's what I find all the time, as your system is more aware, and during the webinars, I'm always sending you the information on a soul level. So your soul is very aware about this and is aware that you're aware now, so we'll stop doing this. So it's really to become conscious of not stepping between systems, conscious of how to support friends, conscious of how to be aware if you are taking or being tempted to take on systems, and then how to clear it from your systems. So just like in the webinar, to really allow people to have their free lives, the free experience, and to know there's a whole spirit, there's a great spirit there who chose that experience, no matter how heavy it looks on the outside, they chose that experience. So really supporting them with love and as I say, radiating this heart energy to them and support to them. What else? I feel in the webinar we really got through a lot, and also deprogrammed a lot, especially there was an awful lot in the subconsciousness. I was amazed at how much this trigger response, automatic trigger response, was there to grab people's guilt, shame, anger, fighting energies. So that was really, really good to clear. I would recommend you to repeat the webinar maybe in a couple of days or a week. And then, as I say, if you want to just top it up each month, just till you'll feel it if it's working or not, or maybe resonating with you or not. I personally could feel, like I watched last night's again today, and I could feel how it was lifting stuff out of my system. So each time you go in, it's going to go deeper and deeper into the system. And then, as I say, the great part is that then it's your spirit in, and it's your whole being in, and you're living your own life and attracting that vibration to you, who you are, not other people's wounds, not other people's density. Also, what I'd recommend is, because your body released a lot of information, and I always find with these webinars that after, if you could do Pilates or something about aligning, or yoga, something about aligning your spine and your posture. So the body, the muscles hold information, and then as we release density, the muscles relax, but they haven't been used to that new posture. So maybe a little bit of exercise, or I know I do a lot of swimming for that, or some yoga. So just feel in and feel what's right for you. But I would really recommend with this work, it's not only on the energetic work, but it's then to work with your body and some movement, and to build up the muscles again, and to align the body, because you're constantly evolving and the cells in the body is changing. So your whole body is changing continuously when you do this work. And especially the spine. The spine is fantastic because the spine starts almost like stretching. It starts opening up new spaces, and your spirit starts supporting the spine. So anything to do with lining the spine, supporting your spine, and just some simple stuff, nothing too complicated, but just something to constantly or weekly align your body is really, really good. To realign, very light exercise, to align the posture again, and to make contact again with the muscles and the fascia tissue, because we're spirit in a physical body. So it's to really honor this body and work on all levels with the food, cleansing. Yeah, a good detox would be good, maybe. And just, it doesn't have to be heavy, but just something just to consciously let go, to support this clearing with some fresh water, good water, or juicing, or whatever feels right for you. But be aware that a lot of old emotional energy left your system, old charges left your system. I felt it very deeply during the week, because it started during the week with me. And I could feel then I needed to take care of the body and to really eat well and take care of myself. So as I say, take good care of yourself. Don't push anything. Listen to the body. Listen to your body if it wants to eat or drink a certain juice or whatever it may be. But really nourish yourself. Really, really nourish yourself and take good care of yourself. Yeah, that's it. You did brilliant. It was really, really great to connect with you all. Thank you for being part of this webinar. Thank you for being part of this experience and this journey of enlightenment, because we're spirit coming into the body and grounding in the body. And this was really key, one of the major keys for getting back into the body, I feel. And yeah, be conscious, be aware of the systems, be aware how stepping between systems works, so you won't operate from that anymore, that mechanism. It's simply training yourself and breaking that habit which you were in before. But we went very deep into the habits and the subconsciousness, but be aware, just be aware of it, that you're not jumping between systems. Thank you everyone for being part of this webinar. And yeah, practice, 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 and be aware, be conscious and be aware. And enjoy the human experience, enjoy spirit in the physical body, and nourish yourself, take good care of yourself. Thank you for your support and love. Sending you love and gratitude, and enjoy this new connection and level of consciousness. And feel free to share this information in whatever way you feel, okay? It's good for people to know about. A lot of people don't know about between systems or how it works, or that they're actually doing it, but it's just a habit that's in the system in nearly everyone. So it's good to break this habit. And as I say, as we've broken it, then that information goes out to the collective. So this is beautiful. Let's be the pioneers for these new systems, paradigms, and let's crack all these codes. Thank you. Enjoy.